Everybody knows that inventory right now is extremely low, but nobody is answering the question why. I'm going to answer that right here for you on this video. Hey, I'm Dan Beer with the Beer Home Team eXp Realty, and I think it's extremely important that we take the time to answer why inventory is low, not just tell people that it is. And the reason for that is that by understanding what's the workings behind it, what's driving it, it also helps us understand when things might change and what might be coming down the road so that we can look for those changes. So here are the major reasons why inventory is at a very low point is an understatement. It is extremely low. Well, first of all, there's thousands of homeowners that are really unmotivated to sell their property because, well, they don't have to pay their mortgage. Remember that the forbearance programs are still in place. Banks are being very lenient with when this is going to change, and it looks like more stimulus is actually coming down the pike here. So it's hard to say exactly when that's going to change. But make no mistake about it, when we finally see those mortgages come due and people have to step up and pay, motivation will naturally change as well. Until then, we could expect to see suppressed inventory. Secondly, the home is now so much more than a home, right? I mean, we're all experiencing this, almost everybody in every walk of life, whether home is now also the office, or whether it's also now school, or it's entertainment. The home is doing so much more for us. And so because of that, two things happen. One is demand is driven way up for more space, and so that gets everything that does come to market, it tends to get absorbed. But also, it makes it harder to show your property, so there's people that don't want to necessarily, or that would want to, I should say, get their home on the market, except for it's hard to do so if it's also literally where your children are studying and doing their schoolwork, and if it's also your gym, and if it's also your only refuge, right? So then it makes it hard to have the public come in and take a look at your property. Now, of course, that's one of the reasons why we've come up with the 5-day blitz, which makes it entirely more convenient for you. But we're talking on a global, on a macro level, this is what's driving inventory down right now. We'll continue to watch all these factors and also look for anything else that's changing, but really until we see some give in any of these areas, we're likely to see low inventory. So I'm Dan Beer here with the Beer Home Team at eXp Realty, and I'm here to answer any questions that you may have about your particular property, your particular situation.